Good morning and good day. Bienvenue, welcome wherever you are. Welcome to our global webinar, Real-Time Daily Trading Ideas. We have 5 days a week, 5 different traders. We will speak about trading ideas, strategies, market screen, and maybe one or two questions from your side directly answered in our webinar. Our goal is quick and smart, so let's have a nice start like every day. And today it's Thursday, 30th of August, 2018. So we will start like every day with our disclaimer. Forex and CFDs are complex instruments and come with a high risk of losing money rapidly due to leverage. If you are a starter, please start with a demo account and make yourself familiar with long trading, short trading, leverage trading, and your personal risk management. If you'd like to read the full disclaimer, just visit one of our web pages, for example, admiralmarkets.com, and you will find everything written down there. For example, also something like key information documents, the kits, if you'd like to study them. On admiralmarkets.com, you'll find some information more. For example, also something about our retail client to professional client offer. Since August 2018 in the European Union, there's the new ESMA regulation in force. Since then, retail clients will have a maximum leverage up to 30 for Forex majors, for other instruments still lower. And professional clients, eligible clients can still get a higher leverage if they apply for the professional client status and they are eligible for that. Check all that information out on admiralmarkets.com. Or a picture shows more than 1,000 words. If you trade as a professional client, DAX or Euro dollar, you still can have a lower margin. For example, here 24 euro for DAX or 200 euro for one lot Euro dollar. As a retail client, you need a little bit more as margin, like this picture shows you. And some more differences: retail clients will have an unlimited protection against negative balances. Professional clients will have an protection up to 50,000 British pounds during our negative balance protection policy. Also here, all details on our webpage, and here you'll find a specific link down here. This is me. My name is Jens. My English, made in Germany. I'm the German guy from Admiral Markets. We are a big international Forex and CFD broker, over 18 country offices. So my English made in Germany, but I'm not the main speaker. The main speaker is the day trader of today. This is our scheme. On Monday, it's Jay's day. On Tuesday, it's Paul's day. On Wednesday, it's Giancarlo's day. Like today, on Thursday, it's Markus' day. On Friday, it's Dirk's day. Our leading day traders live every business day, every trading day to the same time. And of course, if you like to trade Forex and CFDs, you will get many benefits only with us. For example, DAX 30 or Euro dollar, triple spread during main trading hours of just 0.8 points or pips without additional commission with Admiral Markets account type. Also here, check all details on admiralmarkets.com or contact us. You can call us, you can send us email or visit YouTube or Facebook. Usually all live webinars will be available as a recorded video a couple of hours later on our YouTube channel. Enough from my side. Now it's time for our day trader of today. Good morning, good day, Markus. What's your view to the markets today?
Wonderful. Good morning. Thank you very much, Jens, for the introduction. Let's transfer the screen here. Wonderful. Good morning to everybody, ladies and gentlemen. A great pleasure for me to lead you through this webinar. I hope you slept well and had a great morning. Yes, this is the first slide we want to show in every webinar. Success is not a fantasy, it's a formula. You know, we are watching the charts about this basically view. We are watching the trend, we are looking at the trend, we want to make our trades outcoming of the correction. You can see it in the slide. We have more than 70% for probabilities that the trade continuation is more likely than a trend break. And we have our 5 rules. Don't forget it. First rule, number 1, valid trend is needed. Second rule, correction has to run at least 38%. Rule number 3, major of the trend, maximum 3 trend arms. 1 movement, 1 correction is 1 arm. And rule number 4, waiting for the rebound. Heikin Ashi will help you with a balanced candle. And rule number 5, if you look for the target, Fibonacci will help you because Fibonacci gives you the target, red to red, blue to blue. We will see it in the chart. That's our rules. Let's take a look back to the last few days. Since Thursday last week, you can see this is the result. It's a bad result. So this is reality. Welcome in the trading jungle, but it's not a problem because the last 2 weeks were very successful. You can see it here in this slide. And yes, last week we had some bad trades. So, but it's part of trading. That's reality. and we have to accept the inevitable in trading. That's really important. So let's take a short look at trades we did, and one winner were European British pound. Maybe we want to trade in the higher trend, in higher time frame, daily chart, in direction of the trend, and you could see here in the hourly chart we made a great winner. And then we had a loser. New Zealand was Japanese yen. So there was a loser. Let me look. Japanese, New Zealand, Japanese yen. So here we are. There is it. Let me see. So we want to go very early. We want to go very early short, but the trend was very strong and there was a loser. You can see here was the balance candle. We want to make a trade to the short side, but there was the stop and we went out of the chart. New Zealand, Canadian was the next one. Or it's just not in the list. No problem. Was the same one. Japanese, Canadian, British pound was the next winner. You can see it here in direction of the higher trend, in the same direction as the time frame in the daily chart. And you could see here was the balance candle. Expert advisor made this trend and this trade, and was a great winner. And Aussie New Zealand dollar, unfortunately a long, we want to make a long trade, because in direction of the, look at this one, New Zealand dollar, there was some signals for a trend continuation. That was the reason we want to make a long trade, but unfortunately we stopped out here. And British pound Canadian, this was really bad. So we had we want to make short, let's see. Yes, short. We want to make a short trend. This was the last one yesterday, I guess. Yes, this one. Look at this one. So yes, we want to make a short trade. Here was the balance candle in direction of the time frame of daily chart, and then this was terrible. Great stuff. That's reality. So let's prepare the trades for the next week. We start with Aussie New Zealand dollar, also long and still long. As long as the price doesn't leave this 0.3 to the lower side, 1.084, a trend continuation is more likely than a trend break. That's the reason Aussie New Zealand still long in the hourly chart, but not yet. This was a loser, but we have to stand up from the bottom, and we are watching for only long trend Aussie New Zealand dollar. Wait for the next trend, and then the expert advisor will do the rest. So yeah, write it down. This is my paper. This is my Aussie US dollar. Aussie US dollar. In the short direction, you can see this great short trend. You can see how the expert advisor works. He shows you the trend, he shows you the last correction zone, and with Heikin Ashi, this is the reason you have to use the Heikin Ashi version. This balance candle, and this is the daily chart. And now I want to show in the hourly chart. I want to look for a short trade in the hourly chart. And actually, we have maybe a short trend, and if we will get here a signal, then we can make a short trend. So write it down for your own watch list and look what will happen the next days in Aussie US dollar. So yes, this is a demo account, but I do the same in live, of course. Only a live trader. So Canadian Swiss franc is this one. Here we want to make a short. You can see it's a big short, and now this possible uptrend is going to break here at this point here, and this is the reason you can see a little smaller short trend, sorry, this one, look at this one, movement, correction, movement, and now we are in the move. This is the reason we want to look in the hourly chart. You can see here we have this short trend, next correction, next signal, go short, watch list. Euro Canadian dollar is short as well. This is a great opportunity, you can see. Short trend, great correction, stopped at the 50 Fibonacci retracement. Here are the balance candles. This is the reason why you have to look in the hourly chart, waiting for the next trend, for the next correction, and then go short. Euro Canadian dollar, great stuff. Euro Swiss franc, it's the next chance, also short. You can see downtrend, in the move, in the correction, and now down to the next point 2, down for next trend continuation. This is the reason why we have to look in the hourly chart for a short trade. Actually, we are very far in the move. It's too early now, but the next correction and the next signal we can make if our fulfill our 5 rules, of course, then we can make a short trade. European British pounds. European British pound, where is it? Let me see, here is it. So let's see. First, view at the hourly chart, the daily chart. And here we want to have a long, here's long. So view, you can see movement. This is a stable, valid trend in the correction. Actually, at stopped at the 50% Fibonacci. Maybe we will go more down to 61, but the trend is still faced upwards. Even we are in the correction, it's not a problem. But if we will get here some balance candles to the upper side, then we can look at the hourly chart and we can look for a long trade. Not yet, it's too early, but maybe the next hours or maybe more tomorrow or on Monday. So European Japanese yen, it's short, and you will ask me why short. It's strong long. Yes, of course, but look, it's a short trend. Look at this one. It's a big short trend. Movement, correction, and no trend continuation yet. Not yet, because we had no close below this point 2 here. So we are in the correction, still in the correction, and the trend continuation is always more likely than a trend break. Maybe we will get here stabilization here at this point, and then we can look in the hourly chart if we will get here a very young short trend, a very young short trend. So put it on your watch list, European Japanese yen. And now our special thing, Euro US dollar. For any information I can see in the chat, please send me an email on my homepage, dowhow-trading.com. There you will find a contact formula where you can send emails. Then we can talk about every details you want to know. It's no problem. I would do it very likely. I like to do that. Okay, Euro US dollar. You can see short trend. Actually, we are at the 85% Fibonacci, and if we will have their stabilization, we can make short. You look at this one, short. Not yet. It's a little bit too early. Not yet. Waiting. This one, next correction, then go short. Waiting. But it's a great short opportunity. Not yet. Little bit later. British. Sorry. Yes. Come on. Okay, not yet. Now my connection is lost. Just a moment. So here we are. British pound. British pound. Yes, British pound, Japanese yen. It's on my list. Just a moment, please. British pound, Aussie. short as well. Oh no, sorry, long. By that reason, look this one, movement, correction, movement, next correction, long. And this is the reason in hourly chart, then watch for the next correction, then we can make a long trade. Maybe here in this area here at 1.78 roundabout, here we can make a next long trend. So British pound, Canadian dollar, it's a long as well. We are here very far in a move. We can see here this divergence. We can see here this support. Look at this one, and encouraged through this divergence here. It's a great long opportunity. So check it here. You can see, boom, a little bit correction. Maybe you have to wait to a trend. It's not a trend yet. You need the next movement and the next correction, then we can make a long trend. British pound, Canadian dollar. Swiss franc, British pound, Swiss franc. It's a long trend as well here in the because we have here some divergences on the lower side. The last correction zone is very far away from us. This is a great stuff, a great opportunity to make a long trend in the hourly chart, but we have to wait to the next trend. Waiting, movement, next correction, then waiting to the signals, and then go long. And now your British pound, Japanese yen in the daily chart. Maybe in my private opinion, it's a short, because you can see we have a great correction right now. It's basically a short trend. We have a great correction now, and we came here at this resist zone. Look at this one here, this resist zone. It's great. Look at this one here. The breakthrough came back, and then the bigger opportunities are here to the lower side. This is the reason why I put it on my short list. British pound, Japanese yen is for me a great short, and I have to wait if we will have here or if we will get here next short, maybe this one. So some list like this maybe, and then we can make a short trend. So gold, we are just in time. Gold, of course, short. Look at the daily chart. Daily chart, correction, stabilization here at the resist zone. Balance candles, it's a sign that we have a balance of supply and demand. After a correction, a next trend continuation is more likely. So, and in the hourly chart, we need to wait if we will have here the next move. Then we have a valid trend, not yet, because we need a close below this 0.2. And in the next correction, if we will get some signals, you can make a short trend. Gold short, not yet. Have a little bit patient. So the last three one, New Zealand. No, this one, New Zealand. Let me see. No, US dollar, Japanese yen. This is my last one. In the daily chart, you can see it's a long trade. Let's see. So of course, movement, correction, movement, correction, movement. A lot of space. The next 0.2. A lot of space for trend continuation. And in the hourly chart, look at this one. We have here our long trend. Unfortunately, it's the fifth correction now. It's too major for me. So maybe we will get a trend break here on the lower side, and then we can make the next long trend. So that was my part. I could not hear anyone saying this email address. Please assist me with the written. Okay, let's do it. Look at this one. I put my my email address in the chat. Office at dow-trading.com. So here is it. Office at. I have found no ad signal here. So that was my my proposals for the next week. I have think we have a lot of chances next week for the next trading days, and I hope you write it down on your watch list. If you have some questions, ask me about my homepage or come into my training and education service. We talk English and German as well. And thanks for your attention. I hope you will have a great rest of the week. Enjoy your time. And with these words, back to Jens.
Thanks. Tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow we have another day trader. So hope to see you tomorrow to the same time again. And if you'd like to see and watch this again, a couple of hours later, it will be available on our YouTube channel. Just visit youtube.com/Admiral Markets FX and you will find many, many videos from us. So check them out. Greetings from Berlin office. Thanks and all the time. Best trades.